Welcome to King David TV. Please subscribe, comment, and like. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for checking out our video. We appreciate you. Thank you for the subscribe. Let's watch this video. See you later. Bye.
On all social media handles where she says she makes 2.5 million every month and makes like for 2.5 million. Okay, I was the one that recorded her initially, so I'm back to ask her some questions. So, Mama, you aware that you have gone viral on social media? I can make that a lot of money for Nigeria. I don't know if the thing will go viral. Mama, is that what you're saying? Go and start this company. I never made that kind of money. I made them there on that one. I
want Okay. I kid you not, Nigeria matter they tire me. Mama see the thing like content. And Mama say she did make 2.5 million a month. Mama, why? Mama, even if not content, she be now they teach us how to good manners. Now they teach us we no lie. So you go see camera, Mama, you can't lie. Say you make 2.5 million every month. Thereby justifying what the first lady said, that people can survive with 50,000 naira business. We are trying to fight for good government here. We're trying to challenge the government with their wrong ideology, and some of us is making us look as if we are mad. And then the funny part is that some Nigerians actually believed her. Some Nigerians really believed her. For Christ's sake, our person where they sell corn, not be on a large scale. The roastam is safe. How much be corn? The highest corn I don't see for this life, the most expensive now 1,000. Before you go sell 1 million corn outside, you go just sell 1,000 of that 1,000 a day. Can you fry 1,000 corn in a day? So if you tell us you make 2.5 million a month, it means you're making about 70,000 every day, 80,000 every day, 85,000 per day. In profit, though, nobody want you sell. In profit, which means you could offer like 160 corn sell every day. Then if you sell at times 2 of the buying price. You see, everybody has got to educate their parents. Some of these parents don't understand the battles we fight here. We've got to educate our parents, but before we educate our parents, we need to be educated ourselves. Do we call ourselves youth? Do we have sense?
All of a sudden, since the First Lady decided to come out and tell us that the way of empowering thy people is by selling corn, akara, and kuli kuli, now all of a sudden you see hula balloons jumping out of the woodworks to justify this behavior. In 2026, if we want to raise our economy and raise our country, we need to do more than the bare minimum. We need to empower the people of Nigeria, because if there is one thing I know is Nigerians are very, very educated. The only thing they lack is opportunities. It is your job as a government to create opportunities for thy people. Number one, to feel safe, to be in an environment when they can develop their mental states of minds, to teach them how to think in a positive way that could influence the society in a positive way. If we keep settling for stories like these, like, oh, go sell corn and whatever, it's a problem in 2026. We will never develop and we would always be looked down on, not just by Nigerians, but by other countries. Now, this woman over here thought she was wise. She came out a few days ago and claimed that she makes 2.5 million naira every month out of selling corn. Now, everybody who saw that knew exactly what was going on. Somebody somewhere paid somebody or intended to pay somebody to give this narrative. She said she had sent 2 of her children to higher institutions. Bravo for you. Now, don't get me wrong. There are certain people, I remember I used to travel all the way to, that's where they windshield that place. There's a place in Abuja where I used to buy amala for some strange reason, and it was very cheap. For some strange reason, I would dream of this thing. I would would literally book a ticket just to fly to Abuja. That was in the good old days, not now that ticket is extremely crazy. I would go all the way over there to just buy amala, and that woman was banking. According to what we heard, she was making over 4 million a day, not a month. She was making money. You would see all the cars lined down there. Now, why I say we need to be very careful, and I'll keep insisting this, we need to be very careful what we put out on the internet, because it could determine if somebody decides to help you or not. Clearly, I'm sorry, with the way this woman looks, she clearly has not seen that kind of money, and I laugh about it because now someone like me, if I ever came across her, I would never help her, because you put yourself before thy people. Anytime you decide to choose a path, that yes, it is your choice. It is your choice to make any decisions you want, but also remember that you're going to be the only one chopping the consequences of your decision. I would never, not today, not yesterday, and not tomorrow, stand with anyone who stands with the bad leaders we have today just to profit from it. Now she has the audacity to come out and say, oh, please help you do what exactly? Help you do what? The only reason you're potentially coming out right now because you went viral on the internet is because, one, they probably promised you something and didn't give it to you, because that's how the pattern rolls. For months now, we have been seeing women in certain natives running around the streets and being stuck in places because they were promised. We've seen people come out for protest against thy people, you know, all in the name of they promised you something. What is the value of that thing they promised you? Because I promise you it would not last more than a week in your hand. You sell your country because of rice. You sell your country for as low as 5,000 naira. Sometimes you get 500 naira, as happened in Buhari's time. We know people who receive 500 naira for their votes. You put your selfish needs ahead of thy people, not understanding that when the system works, it works also in your favor. You're a con thief right now. You're a con thief. I personally will never patronize this woman. I don't care how old she looks or how sad she looks. You put your own needs before thy people, and that is a no-no in my book any day. It is, yes, it is difficult to work. Yes, it is difficult to create a name, but that is what life is about. Life was never meant to be easy. And life was never meant to be about your selfishness. It was never meant to be that. Again, I repeat, be very mindful of the content you put out there. In your mind, you think, oh, I'm just going to blow right now. Oh, this is going to take me from point A to point B. But you destroy yourself in the long run. Because one thing is for sure, the internet will never forget. Even 20 years down the line, somebody will bring it out. Please, people, start educating your mothers and your grandmothers on how to behave. Educate them on how not to take money when it is the wrong cause. Focus on thy people, because I'm telling you, at the rate at which we're going, there's going to be more crimes happening, there's going to be more kidnappings happening, there's going to be a lot of bullshit happening that will affect everyone sooner or later. You're not exempt because you're quiet. You're not exempt because you're light-skinned. You're not exempt because you're following APC. You're not exempt. When bad things are about to happen, they will touch absolutely everyone, including your mothers and your grandmothers and your fathers too. Be very mindful what you put out there on the internet, please. And thank you very much. She made me not want to eat corn ever again in my life.